Hello Gemini, this is Mtreetarot. I am doing a relationship reading for you this month, August 2018. If you'd like a private reading, just email me at mtreetarot@gmail.com. My email will be in the description box, and I will tell you how you can get a very low cost reading. And what else? So anyway, this is a relationship reading. It may apply to a romantic relationship, but it can also apply to other relationships with family or friends. So we're just going to see what comes out here. There's your card. Okay, Gemini. You may either not be seeing anybody romantically right now and just kind of hanging out with your friends, having a good time, enjoying being single, or some of you may be dating or seeing more than one person, having multiple relationships. With the King of Pentacles reversed then, it's talking about kind of being ungrounded. This person, which is you, you're kind of ungrounded right now, not really having a clear direction in terms of romantic relationship for many of you. I mean, and I guess that's okay if that's what you want. There's something that you're not seeing. Either you're in denial of that, the fact that maybe this kind of running around with multiple people isn't as fun as you would hope it to be, or would like it to be, or thought it would be. You could also kind of be in denial about love or the importance of a committed relationship. You may kind of have a cavalier attitude toward it right now, that it's not important, and that it's not something you need or necessarily anything that you desire at this time. And that does not mean that that's true or that you won't change your mind on that, but at this time, many of you are not interested in a committed monogamous relationship with one person, okay? And if you are, then this reading probably isn't for you. So now when we talk about the other person that you're having this relationship with, so you may have multiple people, but this is talking about one. So this person, there's one person, at least in your life, who does not wish to be single, who may want more of a commitment, or who is looking for something different than what you're looking for, okay? Maybe you can identify this person. Then your card is showing up, which is Gemini. It's the Lovers, but it's in reverse. So this person is kind of feeling disconnected from you, not attached in a way that he or she would like to be attached to you. It's probably not another Gemini, but I guess there's a small possibility that it could be with this Lovers card in reverse. Then we have the Hanged Man, and that's also in reverse. So it looks like this person is not really thinking very hard about the issue that he or she has. It's kind of weird. It's like, even though the cards are showing that this person probably wants more, wants a commitment, is feeling disconnected from you, and doesn't want to be single anymore, they may not have really come to the realization that that's how they feel. A lot of people don't know how they feel, don't know what they want. So the Hanged Man in reverse is kind of telling me that this person has not thought about what they want as much as maybe they're kind of acting it out. So you may be able to identify this person who is acting out more about wanting a commitment, may not necessarily be saying it, and may not necessarily really recognize it in themselves. Yeah, that's really interesting. The person also, this could be interpreted as this other person wants to come out of like a limbo kind of a stage. This person may feel that your relationship is kind of in limbo. To them, they don't know what it means. They don't know if you're... They don't know that you're dating other people, or maybe they don't know that you don't have any intention of making a commitment, or they don't know that you have no intention of getting married. Something like that. It's like they feel like they're in limbo, and they would like to come out of limbo in terms of the relationship with you. Okay, so this also could be read that this is your committed partner feeling in limbo because you're actually having an affair. For some of you, that could be the case. And you can interpret this the other way around too. If you're the Gemini who may feel like your partner is cheating and may feel that there's things that you don't know about your partner that is going to end up leading to a change in status, whereas you break up or you file for divorce. It could be read like that also, but I will maintain the original integrity, where the first column is the Gemini and the second column is representing the other person. Like I said, though, you can reverse it. Now, the third column in terms of this relationship, and this does appear to be a romantic relationship, the outcome is that someone is kind of being secretive, or they're not sharing their feelings, right? And Gemini, this could be involving a Pisces, because we do have the Moon card here, and there's hidden thoughts and feelings under the surface on both of your parts. In other words, if you're the person who doesn't want a commitment, you may not have really shared this or been very obvious to the other person that that's the case for you. If you're the person who worries that your committed partner is having an affair, you may not have said anything, and there's definitely some information you do not know that's unclear, and you're wanting to seek clarity because you're feeling quite anxious and nervous about this, if that's the case. I know I'm reading this a couple of different ways, trying to catch all of the cards for both of the meanings here, depending on who's who. So the continuing with the outcome regarding this relationship in August of 2018, we have the Six of Wands, and it is in reverse, so that's the Victory card. It's meaning, when it's reversed, to me, that no one is going to win, that this is a no-win situation here, that no one will be seeing a victory here. This relationship ending, it's not going to benefit anyone, or if it's just dissatisfaction with the relationship and the level of commitment, no one wins in terms of no commitment ever forms. Therefore, the partner will be dissatisfied, but eventually it will have to end, because when that person comes to the final realization that what they do want is some kind of commitment and it's not happening with you, or vice versa, that it's time to just get off of the horse. It's time to let things go and stop investing, stop doing things to invest further into the relationship. And that may start to happen in the month of August, where somebody has some kind of realization and they begin to stop investing so much of their time and energy toward the relationship, because it's not something that they see as going any further, as being like sustainable, because of differences in relationship goals and desires. So then the final card we see is the Ace of Cups. Now that's a new beginning, and it can be a new love, and if this is you who's, again, feeling that someone's cheating, and then you do end up separating because it's a no-win situation, there is hope here for you to have a new love, okay, which is wonderful. And I would advise you to take some time in between these relationships, if that's you, Gemini. But if it's the partner, where the partner decides to let this go because they're not being satisfied with the outcome, then they as well would have this opportunity for a new relationship. So there are too many people in this reading to have any kind of committed monogamous relationship, and it looks like that is what at least one of the parties here wants. So if this is happening, the best thing to do would be to go ahead and end it. And I'm not saying it's going to end necessarily in August, but the beginnings, the realization of what may need to happen might start in August. And both you and this other person have opportunities for new starts and new love. I see that it will be in the future, though, at least, not right away. Hopefully both have the sense to be by yourself for a while to try to get over the relationship, especially if you were the party with the kind of like unrequited love or commitment. All right, Gemini, thank you so much for listening. I'm Magnolia Tree Tarot, and I will see you again in September.